Hey guys, it is Cole and Andy with the Bridge Group, and this video might be a little bit overdue, but I wanted to welcome you to the Bridge Group, man.
Thank you.
I wanted you guys to meet Andy, hear about maybe some of his ambitions, his hobbies, and a little bit about why he even joined real estate in the first place. Let's start there. Andy, why on God's green earth would you join real estate? Would you want to be in real estate sales full time?
I actually got into real estate doing new home sales.
Okay.
Pretty sure you knew that, but
That's
yeah.
a good segue, into real estate, yeah.
It was, honestly. I don't think real estate was my initial passion, and so I did new home sales for a while. Realized I really liked it. I did really well. I think I sold 11 homes my first year.
Okay, yeah.
Really liked it, but it was a little bit different. You know, I'm selling a product when I work as a new home sale.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to branch off and be more of this serviceable kind of job, and I was like, don't really want to be in the model home all day. You know, I'm here for 8 hours a day. Not the most fun thing in the world.
Yeah.
Went a little stir crazy, and so I decided, let's get out in the field and let's actually go and find clients.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so you wanted to be a part of the hunt, right? You know, I think that the guys in the model homes, they do very well because they have millions of dollars of marketing behind them. They have a product that they're sitting in, right? It's kind of like lotto sales, very similar to that. But at the same time, if it doesn't have your builder's name on it, or if it's not in your community, you cannot be a part of that sale. And so a lot of my friends that are in the builder community are like, I'm thinking about getting my license because I want to be able to sell anything. And so I get it. But I think that having those sales skills, those conversational skills, being able to read people very quickly is all factored into and built up your skills to jump into real estate full time.
Definitely. Well, it's also nice too because now I know quite a bit being on the inside of new home sales.
Yep.
I know a lot about new construction. I know what the process looks like. I know how to negotiate. I understand and grasp a lot about
If you're looking for new construction, which I think that you can have probably one of the lowest interest rates with new construction right now, and unlike this time in the previous years, there is a ton of inventory right now. If you're looking for someone to work with you on new construction, build, spec home, any of that, Andy's your guy. He came from that world, and so he kind of knows their margins, numbers, and their tactics.
Yep,
Use
definitely.
it against them.
Yeah.
Well, good. All right, so Andy is not selling real estate, right? It's a weekday, it's an afternoon, it's a morning. Like, Andy is not preoccupied with slinging real estate. Where can we find Andy? What is Andy like doing outside of real estate?
If it's a weekend, I'm waking up, I'm watching soccer. I know
Okay.
you hate soccer, but I've heard you mention it before, but I'm definitely watching soccer match as soon as I wake up. That's the first thing I'm doing. Probably gonna read. I don't have the most exciting hobbies. I love reading. It's just something I really like to do, like all kinds
Fiction,
of reading.
nonfiction.
Fiction, nonfiction, classic, religious books. I like it all. Yeah,
Okay, what
yeah.
kind of religious books?
Christian books, and there's a few like Christian discipling books that I've read recently. C.S. Lewis, like,
Okay.
things like
Yeah,
that, like
yeah.
theology a little bit. So
Yeah,
all that
good.
kind of stuff. Yeah, really interesting.
Cool. We'll have to carry that on after this video.
Definitely, yeah,
So
yeah.
I think you'd like my library. Okay, aside from that, now you've joined a top producing real estate team in the Houston area, top 20. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years in your real estate career?
Honestly, continuing with what I'm doing now and working super hard, but having more sales, having a bit more past clients, and having a bit more structure in my business, and honestly just growing. At the end of the day, every day I wake up, my goal is to get better and to grow and just learn about all the things that are happening around me and just seeing how I can overcome obstacles and things like that. And so I just hope that I'm a better person, and hopefully I'm more mentally structured and want to be more established.
So I think that you were up here doing floor time, you know, before we even did this. You got a great lead that you're already working with. I'll tell you the same thing I told maybe some of our other agents when they first started. If you continue to have the same work ethic that you have right now, there's no telling where you will be in 3 years, and that is besides the market. Doesn't matter what the market does. Right now, as we're making this video, it's not a great market. 8% interest rates, you know, sellers that are wanting to sit on their low interest rates, not wanting to put their house up, inventory actually starting to increase, so a little bit more competition. All of these things don't necessarily factor into the best time to jump into real estate. However, if you're doing the right things, and if you continue like you are, putting yourself in the right position to be in a favorable position, you're always going to have the amount of conversations that you need. If you have those conversations, you're going to have the transactions. So I commend you, man. Already you jumped in head first. The first couple of transactions that you're jumping into, you're like, why am I dealing with problem clients, right? Like crazy clients. But get those out of the way, and then you're going to have some really wonderful clients to work with that want and value your services. And that really kind of gives me that sense of accomplishment in real estate. But new home sales, home builder, theologian, soccer player, and top producer. Man, thank you so much for working with us and joining the Bridge Group. I look forward to your future, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited.